Hello, hello. Welcome back to B&J's Little Farm. Look at that. I gotta remove the edit name.
Did you remove it?
There we go. That's better.
How many J's you got in your name? You got an S on there.
Yeah,
B and J's.
yeah. Like it's our farm, ours. That's... Hello, hello. We got two. It says watching. Hello, and how are you? Hope all is well and you're staying warm. Hey, Brian. Good to see you. He says, hey, Jess and Barrett.
Hey, Brian.
So Barrett has been playing around on hooking up some Wi-Fi in this place because we've been basically running off of my data on my what's that card called? I know, but
Prepaid.
yeah, prepaid Straight Talk. So we've been running off the data, and I've been running out of data like super fast. So Barrett hooked up a computer over here. Thank goodness. It's the only electronic that's working.
Well, it don't make sense.
Oh, you know,
I can't get nothing on my phones. You can't get nothing unless you get a prepaid card. We brought the Lexus over. It plays fine. We can get movies and stuff like that and news and everything. Well, I went over today and got the IMAX.
the computer you guys always see me use in the kitchen, the really ancient dinosaur.
Yeah. Well, it's
working.
It's Wi-Fi ready and everything, so we tried it. And guess what? Hi, guys.
So I want to apologize. I know I said that I would be trying to go live on Mondays and Fridays, continue that to give you updates to let you know how we're doing and stuff, and I have not been doing that. So my apologies. I couldn't do it. The last live stream you seen, we got knocked off, and that was because I ran out of data. So
I'll just say, hey, Jess. Hey, Mr. Mower.
Mr. Mower.
Mr. Mower. Who's Mr. Mower?
You, I guess. My glasses and Barrett's glasses. Well, Barrett usually just uses reading glasses. He can just pick up at the dollar store or whatever. But both our glasses got burned up in the fire. So the computer's sitting on like a TV stand, and it doesn't look like I'm too far away from it, but it's far enough that I can't see. I have to squint.
Me too.
Hey, Wendy. Good to see you.
Hi, Wendy.
She says, hello, Jess and Barrett. So, yeah, I figured we'd come on and let you know that we're still kicking. We're still alive. Nice in here tonight. It's 38 degrees. I'm very comfortable and warm. Barrett's hot. But I think it's very comfortable. Hey, Marshmallow Man, good to see you. It's refreshing. We've got 6 in the house and 4 thumbs up. You guys, please hit that thumbs up. Share me out if you would. It really helps out the channel. And my goodness, my channel has definitely flatlined since I've been off. So my numbers are way, way down. Hey, Vermont, good to see you. So we're just plugging along, trying to get stuff
chilling.
Fixed up around here. We got one wall done today with the insulation, and we have one more to go, and it's a short, small wall. Thank God. I'm super happy about that. The only problem with that short, small wall is there is a huge, what would you call that?
Sliding glass door?
No, the stand that's there.
Oh, that's
it's like ancient.
It's
got a potato box on it. It's got a bread box.
It's heavier than heck.
It's like a whole countertop. It has a countertop on it, and then it has your drawers, your silverware drawers, and stuff like that.
10 feet long.
Yeah, it's huge, it's massive, and somehow, some way, we've got to scoot it down or scoot it
Well,
out of the way.
Like I told you today, that top comes off.
Yeah.
So it'll make it a little bit lighter.
Not much.
But where are you going to put it at?
I have no idea. But we got to move it down a little bit so we can access that wall. There's some of the paneling that has came off, and you can see the why can't I remember the slats behind it. So there's no way of getting around it. We got to get those slats out so we can get drywall up there. But yeah, it's going to be a challenge moving that thing. They definitely knew how to build things back in the day.
That's a lot of work putting all the slats up.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about the.
I know, but you imagine how many
Yeah.
slats and how far apart they are?
Yeah, that would be challenging too. Hey,
And
Carl,
they're,
good to see you.
Up that long?
Yeah. Thank you, Brian. He says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for Jess. Yeah, so today and yesterday has been the warmest days since January started, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very thankful
Tomorrow's
for these
going to
warm
be really
days.
warm.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to be in the 40s, or no,
50s.
50s. It's supposed to rain all day and be in the 50s, so.
Means we'll have to start the generator for the refrigerators.
Yeah, but at least we'll be warm. Hallelujah.
Means you can shut that heater off.
Yeah, probably. Hello, Andrew. He says, hello, my two lovely friends. How are you guys doing? We're okay. There's Wild. I just watched something by Tucker. I posted it. Watch it later. It's really good. All right, I'll check it out. Thank you, Brian. Make a shout out to Brian for sharing me out. Appreciate it. It helps so much. Oh no, Carl. He says, so after our fire, Carl had a girlfriend. She went through a fire too.
Mm.
And he says, my poor friend has to stay in a hotel till next year. That's horrible. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. Dang it.
What'd you do?
I clicked settings and it took me to another page. I gotta sit closer. I can't see this chat. It's making me go cross-eyed.
Well, get closer, Slim.
Wild says, like, when there's a big upset in our lives and how to get through it. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. Like, hey, Dr. Smith, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. And that's the thing, too. I think the last live that we did and we talked about what was going on and stuff, like, me and Barrett's appetite was, like, super low. I had lost, like, how much?
Pounds.
I lost 20 pounds. Barrett lost
20 pounds.
20 pounds. We didn't know that. Like, the only way I knew I was losing weight was obviously because my clothes were fitting looser. They were falling off of me.
Plus, I was calling you spindle ass.
Yeah. So, we were able to go into Barrett's Brothers and take shower and stuff. And I asked them if they had a scale and we weighed ourselves. And yeah, we both lost quite a bit of weight. But under the circumstances, you know, stress and everything, we just didn't have an appetite at the time. And we're starting to finally get our appetites back, cooking more. So we'll probably be putting the weight back on. I don't know. We're not eating nearly like we were eating before when we were comfortable. Oh.
No kale shake.
Yeah, I miss my kale shakes so much. Oh no. Andrew says he does repos and he was working in this very bad rain and wind, and I was at a big crash on the highway where something stayed a friend. Wild's giving everybody hugs. Has Barrett been enjoying the chicken flicks? Dr. Oddity says.
Chick flicks.
Chick flicks. I thought it said chicken.
What chick flicks?
The chick flicks I make you watch. Actually, I got them since we've got Alexis over here. We're able to get Netflix, thankfully, and we found a new series. I can't believe how many
Episodes.
Yeah, episodes and series, or what are they called? Series? Episodes and
Yeah. Episodes like 1 through 50.
Okay. Anyways, there's like
Series is like
8
6.
no seasons. I meant to say seasons. There's like 8 seasons on this show. It's called This Is Us, and it is so.
What do I call it? All of Us?
Yeah, you always call it All of Us, but it's This Is Us, and it is so freaking good. So good.
Yeah, when she passes out, I still watch it.
Yeah, he's been skipping ahead, making me mad, but whatever. Wild says it's harder to cook. It is. But I haven't really made him watch any chick flicks. I guess you could consider This Is Us a chick flick, but it's got a really good storyline to it. It's starts out as a love story, but it gets really good.
It's more or less like an up and down in life, period.
Yeah.
Everything they go through, the ups and downs.
I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. You're getting eager linguist to bring her to Ireland. Where's she at, Carl? She's not in Ireland? We were talking the other night. Who were we talking to? I think it was Jen we were talking to. And Jen, one of my friends and YouTube followers here, she said that Ireland doesn't have any snakes. That's what she told me. And Barrett was like all for it. He's like, we're moving to Ireland.
We're going to Ireland. I'm going to go see my pub.
Your pub. The weather right now is pretty good. It's been pretty brutal for the last week, but the last 2 days have been really nice. I think yesterday was like 25, right?
Mm-hmm.
25 yesterday, and right now it's 39.
But it's rain.
Yeah, and it's rainy. But heck, I'd rather have 39 and rain than the snow and sleet and 8 degrees of what we've been dealing with. Wild says she's warming up too. It was cold a few days. Brian's laughing. And trying to water the animals in this, you guys. Oh my goodness. This has been a headache. It's been so horrible. All the buckets are freezing. Having to chip ice out of the buckets to get more water.
Well, that's going to be the next plan. I'm going to go over there and see if I can get this water on that pump up.
Yeah. Wild says
I can plug that pump into the generator.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wild says it's warming up here. It's been okay. I read that one.
We don't have no broke pipes.
Going to be above freezing here for a week. I know. Carl says we have snakes in the zoo.
I don't go to the zoos.
Vermont says it's been cold here too. I bet. Brian says a little bit warmer here today, but rain is coming again. Hey, Suburban, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to refresh my page. I see this week that I've been off YouTube that they still haven't corrected the like button and stuff. It's not automatically showing me. We got 12 in the chat and we've got 10 thumbs up, it says. But I have to refresh the page every time I want to see it. So weird. But the good thing is Barrett was using this computer here as basically a test. For anybody new coming in, this is the old Apple iMac iMac computer that was in the kitchen. That's the one I go live with Wake Up with Jess. And it has Wi-Fi capability on it, so that's why it's working. And this was basically a test run, so he'll be able to clean up my computer and bring it over, and hopefully we'll be able to bring back Monday night and Friday night live.
If yours is Wi-Fi ready, so
yeah, my computer's Wi-Fi ready too, so hopefully it'll work.
You won't have all that double screen, double monitors and stuff like that, probably.
Why?
That's you got a lot of plugins there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe Monday night and Friday night live might have to wait a little bit longer then.
You can still do it live in there and just on one screen.
Yeah.
You can open 2 screens up on one monitor.
Yeah, that's true. It's just easier for when I'm doing what I gotta do. Ooh. Thanks for the hearts, Dr. Otto. Carl says I'm meeting a brown bear next weekend. Hey, Steve, good to see you. How have you been? I haven't heard from you in forever. Hope all is well and you're staying warm in your windy Chicago.
Hi, Steve.
Brian says that is great to hear, Jess. I'm trying, you guys. I'm racking my brain trying to figure out how to do these Monday night and Friday night lives again. My other channel that you guys know about, it's not going to go so well for a while.
What?
My financial channel.
Oh.
Basically, everything is just getting poured into the house.
Wake Up with Jess is not going to apply.
Yeah.
Right now.
I can't.
You can't run downstairs and make coffee or eggs or whatever and stuff and run back up.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get it situated soon. A couple months, a year. I don't know. Awesome. Steve's been working on stuff for DJM Films in the UK. Thank you for the hearts. So tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be up in the 50s. So we're going to be working on the kitchen again and trying to get that sealed up. Are you tired? Your eyes are all glossy, like you're going to pass out.
Well, you wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
I did not. Barrett's got a couple of boards to seal up outside on the outside of the house. So he's going to probably do that tomorrow. And we'll just be working on trying to tear out that paneling.
You gotta go get some boards.
Yeah.
3 of them. Maybe that depends on what. How long you think that is? About 15 feet?
I have no idea.
So we might have to get 6 of them and spice them together. I guess I don't know.
For what? The floor? Or for the wall?
Then we gotta get a board for the porch.
Mm.
I don't know.
Dr. Oddity says Jess did no such thing.
Huh? Yes, she did.
Well, the thing is, I passed out last night at 9 o'clock.
Was it?
Yeah, it was 9 o'clock. I fell asleep super early.
I didn't go to bed until 2.
Yeah. So I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning. Barrett was passed out though.
No, I woke up at 2:15 because I told you that. You must have woke up right after me because you said you got up at 2:30.
Yeah, I got up at 2:30. I put wood in the fire, went to the bathroom, and I came upstairs, did my Bible study, and then I went back to sleep. But before I went back to sleep, I did check my messages on my phone, and I know I had several text messages from my daughter and Brian and other people, and I'm like, dang. I was like, I must have passed out hard. Because they didn't text me late or anything. It was just, I went to sleep super early. And then I went, like I said, I did all my stuff and went back to sleep for a little while. And I think I was back up by like 6 o'clock today. Brian says, that's great to hear, Jess. Oh, I read that one. Been working on stuff. Read that one. Steve wants to know, is there a game you've been wanting?
Not right now, Steve.
Hey, Gemma. Good to see you. She says, hey, Jess and Mr. Barrett. Wild says she did the same thing. Laugh out loud. Too funny. Steve says, Barrett. Brian said, I sent a message late. It wasn't that late. I'm just an early bird. Even when I do go to bed later, my later is like 10:30. Most people stay up later than that. I don't know why I was so tired yesterday.
Hey, Gemma, my favorite person. Oh, you all are my favorite person, but Gemma, she's the bomb. Oh, sorry.
You're going to make her blush. Marshmallow Man says, puff, puff, pass. Gemma says, love you both. Steve says, okay. No, we don't need no snow. Carl says, sending you snow. I don't want any snow, no more cold weather. I'm ready for spring. I'm super excited. I got my, this was like a huge necessity. So some people might not think so, but mentally this was a big deal for me today. So obviously the house security thing is in the wind right now. But I was able to order some 4-inch pots for seed starting today. So I was super excited about that. So at least I know.
And plus, we got a Wi-Fi extender.
Yeah, Barrett got a Wi-Fi extender.
And we can actually go to your greenhouse and you can record or whatever out there now.
Yeah, I can do a live out in the greenhouse if I want to. But so he got the Wi-Fi extender today, and I got my seedling pots. So at least I'll be secure. I know that I'll be able to start seeds and grow in the spring and summer and fall. So that was a relief. That was a weight lifted off my shoulders today. I know it's small, it's a little thing, but it means a lot to me. Gemma says, oh, you're my favorite too, Barrett. That made my day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Brian said, awesome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, so Barrett spent a lot of time today setting up that Wi-Fi extender.
Gotta get it a little bit higher and a little bit closer, though.
The only thing, like we said, we don't understand is, like, we can get the Wi-Fi on this computer now and Alexis, but not on any of our phones. So I don't know what's going on with that. And then he said something about, I don't understand. I'm not technically inclined when it comes to Wi-Fi and computers and stuff, but he's going to be ordering a
Ethernet
cable, like 100 foot or 50 foot. 50 foot. So maybe that.
She got the 100 foot though.
So maybe that will help with stuff too. I don't know.
Well, with the Ethernet, I can plug it into that Wi-Fi extender and it can bring it closer to here. Because what I can take my phone outside, hook it up. I can walk behind the house, but once I come in the house, my phone Wi-Fi disappears. That's weird. That's because of the walls and stuff and everything. So if I can get that extender closer to the house,
yeah,
it might pick up more of a strength and get it in that way.
All right, Carl, goodbye. Thanks so much for hanging out and sending prayers up for your friend. All right, Andrew, see you later. Thanks so much for hanging out. Gemma says, Barrett, I've been feeling sad lately, so you saying I am the favorite cheered me up a little. Jess is my sister. She's also my favorite. Thank you, Gemma. You put a smile on my face. So, yeah, we're just trying to figure out the little stuff right now and try not to get overwhelmed by all the big things and the big projects and just focus on one thing at a time. At least I am. This one over here likes to bounce.
I'm bouncing. At least I'm not breaking.
It's true. Hey, Bobby Joe. Good to see you.
I know, but these steps are killing my knee.
Barrett doesn't like coming up and down the steps. Brian says, you're always a sweet person, Gemma. Google has a 3 Wi-Fi deal that connects to each other.
Really?
Joe says. All right, stay happy, healthy, and safe, Andrew. I don't know what that is, but
Google has what?
A 3 Wi-Fi deal that connects to each other.
Check it out. Is it a certain? You got to Google it or? Who said that? Bobby Joe?
Mm-hmm.
I have it. You can buy or order online.
Can you drop a link to it, Bobby Joe? Brian, I'm missing my dad. He has been away on holiday for 3 weeks in Thailand, and he knew we had events to go to. I've had to go on my own, so I'm heightened on it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gemma. That's a long time. He says some Walmarts have them too. Good luck with the house updates. Enjoyed. Thank you, Vermont. I hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe and warm. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Oh, hold on a second. It says I can't on here because you can't post links. I need to get this heart out of my way. Dang it. The heart keeps popping up. All right, there you go, Bobby Joe. Brian says on my phone.
How's Mr. Chicken doing, Brian?
Gemma says, yeah, it's a long time when I'm used to seeing my dad 2 to 3 times a week. So I'm not coping too well, but focusing on YouTube videos to keep me busy. That's good, Gemma.
What did Brian name that chicken? George? Chicken George?
He said, trust me, they are worth it. Bobby Joe did. That's the thing, that with everything going on, Gemma, like I haven't been able to do any of my YouTube videos or anything like that. So I haven't been able to keep my mind busy other than trying to do the house when it's not too cold or feeding the animals when it's not too cold. But it's been freezing, to be honest.
Brian said he's just running around outside singing George, George of the Jungle.
There it is. All right, bear with me, guys, for a minute. I'm going to click on this link and go look at this thing. I named him Leroy. That's right. I remember that.
Well, coverage.
That's going to have to wait for a little bit.
No, can they still hear us?
Yeah, they can still hear
Is that like inside the house? We need like outside for right now. Well, I guess we could use.
You could use it once you get the outside one connected and then put these around the house inside.
Yeah, inside.
But I think this is just the indoor one.
Check them out.
Yeah, it's inside. All right, I'll just keep that screen up behind all these screens. Thank you, Bobby Joe. Gemma says, yeah, we need to catch up, Jess. I was going to reach out to you, but didn't want to make you feel down. No, it's all right. There's been a lot going on this month. The 27th, I have my aunt's funeral, my great aunt's funeral. So between that and the fire. And
you got a doctor appointment tomorrow.
I have a doctor's appointment I have to cancel for tomorrow. I was supposed to go to a back surgeon tomorrow and have a second, third opinion, whatever. Probably try to force me through another back surgery. But we can't make it tomorrow.
You don't have a spare tire.
I don't have a spare tire for the truck, and the gas in the truck is just, that truck guzzles gas.
Your car's not running.
Bobby Joe says, are you trying to run it from one house to the other?
Yes.
Thank you, Gemma. He says, put one in one house and another in the other house. No wires needed.
Okay. Sounds good.
Hey, Dobby. Good to see you. Been a while. Mooney's in the house. Hello. Just got home. I have to feed the horses, but we'll leave you on in the house. Thank you. Jason Norton, hello and welcome. What happened to your house? I hope everything is okay. Our trailer burnt down.
Didn't burn down.
Well, basically
caught on fire.
Caught on fire, and the whole living room's destroyed.
Smoke damage.
Water damage.
Water damage.
Might as well burnt down.
Electrical damage. The only power that's in that trailer is back in her office. And that's how we're getting electric over here, because we're in extension cord from her office clear over here.
Thank you, Gemma.
Which is not really good.
A little birdie tells me you have Wi-Fi trouble. Oh, yeah. Just put them on the same ends of the house, he says. Sorry to hear that. Just glad you guys are okay. Yeah, I'm really glad we're okay too. We're glad we didn't sleep. We weren't asleep. We weren't home, so that was fortunate.
We just left. We was gone for 30 minutes.
We're surviving though. Hopefully the weather doesn't turn cold again. I'll be up here under the blankets in my hoodie. So yeah, basically until the weather really warms up and it gets sunny, spring comes along, we're basically sitting ducks. We can do a little bit here and there, but...
Oh, we're like we got a spring, so we get no water from the spring.
Yeah.
It's just a pain in the butt to have to carry buckets. Gotta take sponge baths.
Suburban says, keep an eye on that. Wildlife will be looking for shelter in the trailer. They love to chew wires. Yes, they do. Brian says, I'm ready for spring. And that's another thing. We got to get some boards to board up the windows and stuff in the trailer. Get that secured.
Fix that back door.
Fix the back door they chopped.
We can board up the windows. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
But it got so cold over there that the pops she left over in the cans exploded all over the place.
Oh, yeah. All my Zevia, you guys. My Zevia exploded. Gemma says, you two are amazing people. You're so supportive of everybody. Thank you, Gemma. He said, Bobby Joe says, I hope they help. If not, you can return them. Dobby says, don't make me come over there and fix it. Laugh out loud.
Hmm?
Don't make me come over there and fix it.
Fix what?
I don't know. I guess I don't know what's he fixing. What you fixing, Dobby? The door? The windows? The house? Is there any other updates you want to give? Or anything you want to talk about?
Cows are doing great. Getting fat. Getting ornery. You got to separate them, though.
Yeah, we're going to have to separate them soon. So we're going to have to start working on their stalls again as well. I'm going to take this hoodie off. I'm getting hot.
It's getting warm up here.
It is. I thought the temperature was dropping, but I think it's raising.
That's 39. That thing on low?
I don't know. Yeah, it's on low. The cat chewed my paper up. What is wrong with this cat? This kitten is ridiculous. To be retracting the message or internet issue and that and that and that. Bobby says. It's almost 6:30 and I haven't started dinner. I have to go. All right, Suburban. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. All right, Gemma. She says, send me your address and messenger. I want to send you to Mr. Barrett some UK treats. There's something else I was going to say. I can't remember. The cats are loving it over here, you guys. They have got 2 stories.
Cats thinks this is a playground.
They are nuts. You can hear them running up and down the stairs, chasing each other, just having a good old heyday. They're loving it.
Attacking each other, attacking us. Biting my nose while I'm asleep.
What happened?
I moved the mouse.
Oh, there we are. Now I can see you again. Mr. Barrett, is there anything from the UK you want to treat?
I don't know.
I think your treats from over here are so different, Gemma. I don't think we've ever actually sat down and looked up treats from the UK.
What do you enjoy the most?
Gemma was on a diet for like 3 weeks. So she cut out all her sweets and her pop and all that stuff. But she said it was hell.
Oh, really?
She said she couldn't do it no more, which I don't blame her. She said, okay, I'll send you some of my favorites.
Oh, Joe says I'm very what?
Hold on. I don't know. What did I do? I'm very tech savvy, laugh out loud. I can run my whole house through my phone or tablet. Wow.
Whoa.
That's crazy. We were watching a building video, something like that, a remodel video the other day, and he did something like that with his phone. He can like control the fan, the lights, and everything from his phone. I'm like, what the heck? It's pretty cool. Gemma says, you both deserve it. And Plus, what size clothes are you, Jess and Mr. Bear? I know you were asking about clothes. We're good on clothes now, Gemma. Yeah, we're pretty good on everything, food wise, clothes, blankets, and stuff like that. We had massive people
We just had
donate.
clothes donated yesterday.
Yeah, Barrett was more needing clothes than anybody else, but I think he's good now. He had like 3 trash bags of clothes donated to him just the other day, so I think he's good now. The only thing that we're asking is if anybody does want to donate or do anything, Home Depot cards, you can order them digitally, so you don't have to have a physical gift card or anything, but Home Depot gift cards would be amazing so that we can get stuff. We're pretty much done with the insulation, I think, right?
Almost. But if we're going to do we're going to insulate the bathroom.
I don't know.
I think we should.
All right. So we still need insulation then. And then eventually we'll start doing the drywall. And
before we do drywall, we got to get that electric.
Yeah, we got to do the electric.
So that means
outlets. Okay, that's an update. So we'll have to get outlets and wire and all that stuff. So I researched this, and I may be a little crazy, but here in Ohio, I can, as a homeowner, I can do all the wiring myself. So, you guys, I'm going to run the electrical. We're going to try it. I do have to get a permit to do it. It's like $76 or $67 or something like that. So
then you're gonna have to have it inspected.
Yeah, after we get all the insulation done, then we'll move on to the electrical boxes, outlets, and stuff like that. I've got to look into building codes and how far apart the outlets have to be and things like that.
That video we watched today and everything.
Yeah, but he was in a different state, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true.
We have to go by our building codes in this state. So I'll have to do some research on that, figure out the regulations for here, and then we'll start running a wire. And then after all that's done, then we'll start doing drywall and mudding and all that jazz. So I'm learning all kinds of trades right now.
We had some paint given to us, outdoor paint.
Yeah, I was hoping it would be like a dual purpose paint, like I could use it indoors, but it's an outdoor paint, so we're not going to risk that. Professional paranormal research. Hello and welcome. I can change light colors and control heat and air, even my oven. That's crazy. Saw that Gemma shared your link, so I clicked and poof, I'm here. Well, thank you so much. Mega shout out to Gemma, too, for sharing me out. Thank you so much, Gemma. Gemma says, okay, I will get you a Home Depot card and send you some UK treats. Awesome. Now, Gemma, before you send treats, remember, I'm still keto. So don't be offended that I don't eat your treats. But Barrett will love them. He'll enjoy them. Just saying.
Yeah. Jess can't eat stuff like that, and she's going to start eating some liver. Nope. You're losing too much weight.
I'm not eating. Liver has nothing to do
with
it.
Yeah, you got to get your iron up.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, come on.
No. Marshmallow Man says you should do update videos on the work you're doing. I've thought about it. I just don't know, you guys. I'm kind of nervous and scared. Like, we're just homesteaders. We're no professionals or anything. and not only
you're doing a pretty good job.
Well, thank you. Also, I don't know, like, about people reporting us and stuff. I don't know if that's a thing.
What are they going to report us for?
I don't know.
We're fixing up the house. Why would they report you? If anything, they'll pat you on the back and say, great job, babe.
I doubt it. Wild says it's not that hard. Just look it up and keep it simple. I know. I'm just worried. Like, I don't want to electrocute myself. I ain't trying to.
Well, that's usually you have an inspector come in.
Yeah. So I'll be learning all kinds of new
They'll
stuff.
tell you, well, I can't do it this way, and everything. You got to change it to this way. That one's too close to that one.
Well, that's why we got to look up the codes.
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called. I think it's called
But
building
yeah,
codes.
the inspectors come in. It's part of that per minute, so that's not bad. Now, if you got to have an electrician come in and certified all this stuff and everything, that's going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
So the permit covers that.
Right. Gemma says, I will look into keto treats for you, sis. I'm not a meanie. Laugh out loud. You don't have to worry about me, Gemma. I'm okay. Thank you. Brian says, you do awesome, Jess. Oh, thank you, Brian.
Yeah, she climbs the ladder, and I got to hold her butt up her to make sure she don't fall. She's doing great.
Wild says, you won't if you hook it up last. Oh, Barrett can't. Barrett has a hard time climbing ladders and standing on them because he has the blood clots and stuff. So anything that needs to be up high, I do. So the insulation and stuff like that. I'm climbing all the ladders. Brian says, don't forget to hit the like button for Jess. Thank you, Brian. You run the wire, box lights, etc. Then you hook it into the box. That's the part I'm scared of, Wild. Mooney's back. Welcome back, Mooney. You're making my evening. So happy you're both on. Been feeling a little lonely. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gemma. I'm glad we're making your night better, though. We really don't have much to talk about. I'm surprised we were on this long. Like I said, we're just...
You've got a lot to talk about.
Not really.
Yeah.
Just trying to...
Preparing for your garden.
Yeah.
Getting your stuff ordered.
I've been trying. I did get my seeds. Most of my seeds are okay. I have 3 of the photo boxes. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had my seeds stored in the photo boxes. Those ones are okay. The ones that I had stored in the box that I saved myself, they're not okay. But I do have seeds left over, and I've been trying to motivate myself to go through those seeds and decide what I'm going to start and what I'm going to plant this year. I just, honestly, to tell you the truth, I've been depressed and down, and I haven't been motivated to do that stuff yet. So hopefully soon I'll get a hair up my butt and be motivated to start doing that stuff.
I got to finish that barn out there. Get the back door on. Get that sealed up.
Gemma says the UK has been having storms. We have had 8 storms in 3 months. Wow. She says we've never had that many. Wild says there's a power off for the box. You look it up and realize it's mostly easy. Drywall is harder. Yeah, I figured. So the drywall that we have now that we've been getting are just cut pieces we've gotten out of the dumpster and stuff. So they're different sizes and variations.
Splicing them together.
We're just splicing them together, and
a lot of mudding.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of mudding and sanding to do. And I figured, you know, if we're not that great at drywalling or mudding, I'll just try to find some wallpaper and slap it over. And hopefully it's not too jacked up.
Not wallpaper. You're not getting wallpaper in this house. How many layers of wallpaper did we take off these walls?
Well, wallpaper would cover it up, so.
We'll put newspaper.
I'm not putting newspaper.
That way you can look at the dates and headlines in that day and stuff.
Well, if we're going to do that, we might as well just grab your mom's scrapbooks out with all her newspaper clippings and from like
just
the
joking,
40s
Jess.
and 50s.
We can't use newspapers.
I know.
I went to my brother's house when he moved into his mother-in-law's house and was helping him one day to clean out this room because she's a pack rat and she wanted to get rid of everything. Well, we got everything out of there, got it cleaned up and everything, then we got to the walls. Well, we thought there was drywall up there and everything. Well, when we started tearing those walls out, it was just cardboard with wallpaper over top of it. So by the time we got done and everything, we got all that stuff done, we looked inside and the rafters and stuff was old tree, round tree branches that still had the bark on them. And this is a pretty old house. Well, he called his mother-in-law and asked her, what's up with this and everything. She said, well, when her husband built that, it was supposed to have been a barn. But I'll tell you what, my brother did a hell of a job fixing that house up.
He did. Dr. Oddity says the stray cats here are multiplying and plotting against me. So if I disappear under mysterious circumstances, Jess gets everything I own. Bobby Joe, y'all have a great day. Today is my 29th anniversary. Laugh out loud. I'm sure I have some hubby to-do list waiting for me. All right, Bobby Joe, congratulations. 29 years. Woohoo. Gemma says, Mr. Barrett, you're my favorite. Jess is my favorite, sis. Mooney says, hit thumbs up. Thank you, Mooney. Firefly says, hola, babies. Hey, Firefly. Wild says, I've been grouchy, depressed, and lonely, but too grouchy. No one wants me around. Feeling sorry for myself. Sound familiar, babe? I've been pretty grouchy too, Wild.
Yeah, I thought I was going to have to go hide someplace today.
Yeah, I didn't have a very good day mentally today. It was a rough one. But I'm trying to adjust. I don't like change, you guys. And this is a huge change. Wild says, I think it's a hard time of year and extra stress all around. Hugs all around. Yeah, I agree. Marshmallow Man says, puff, puff, pass the Wild. Everybody's telling Bobby Joe, happy anniversary. Yep, it's the January blues for sure. Last week it was, like I said, it was super cold, but there was a couple of days that the sun did come out and I was able to sit in the living room. There's like a big picture window. So Barrett's mom's couch is still there. It's like, what, 1950s couch? It's the ugliest, hardest couch I've ever sat. You'd think that after...
It's a hide-a-bed.
Yeah, it's a hide-a-bed. But still, after all these years, you think those cushions or something would break down and be soft. No, it's hard as a rock. Anyway, the point is, I got to sit in front of that picture window and soak in some sun for a little bit. So that was nice.
It's pretty cool, too, because you can see out to the garden.
Yeah, I love that picture window. Gemma says, oh, Jess, I don't blame you being grumpy. I think you're doing incredibly well. Change is a nightmare, sis. I can't do change. It drives me nuts. Yeah. Well, thank you, Gemma. And then, so today, I'll let y'all in a secret. And Barrett, I'll let him in on it, too. Uh-oh. Not really a secret, but what I was feeling today. So we've been putting all the money that we've been getting donated into this house, putting insulation up and working on this house and stuff. And then he decides to tell me today that maybe it's not a good idea to tackle this house and that maybe we should just go back over to the trailer and start redoing the trailer, which he says will be easier and faster and everything. However, you still have the problems. We'll have to tear out walls. We'll have to rerun all the electric. So either way, we're doing basically the same thing in either house. But it was hard enough to get out of the trailer and come over here for a change. I was just getting my head wrapped around being here and trying to get comfortable here. And then he comes to me today like, let's move to the trailer.
No, I didn't say let's move the trailer. I had a conversation with you, so what would it be better?
Yeah. But that
redo the trailer, which won't take long, or just keep on working on this.
And that threw my head and everything into a loop.
Something to think about.
So I don't know. Wild says caveman was hiding and got in trouble. Brian says the cold weather don't help. No, it doesn't. Thank you, Brian. He says you guys are always in prayers. Appreciate that. Yeah, I get really emotional over change too. Mooney says make a list of both expenses on both places. Marshmallow Man says the house is better than the trailer.
Oh, yeah, the house is better than the trailer and everything, but for a temporary fix and everything, I think the trailer would be faster to fix up and everything. And like I told you, and everything, we can still work on this house. But I also said it's your decision.
Dr. Oddity says, guess I got to vacate the trailer. That's too big of decisions for me to make. You're the man, head of the house.
All right, then what we start doing? Start working on the house.
Yeah, because I was mad.
No, I wasn't that.
I think your plan was a good plan to insulate the kitchen and then just build a subfloor on top of the existing floor. And whatever happens in the future happens in the future. But for now, deal with it.
I'm dealing with it.
I'm just saying, we deal with it.
We are dealing with it.
I know.
We're having conversations about it.
Mm-hmm. Wild says, I've been thinking about you guys all the time. Yeah, pros and cons down on paper.
Yep. But what did you mention the other day? You was nice and toasty and warm over there.
Yeah, because I was comfortable. That was my safe place. You don't realize that I don't have a safe place now.
You want to get in my arms, babe?
No, I don't want to get in your arms.
You want a hug?
No, I don't want to hug. Don't touch me. I'm just joking.
We got the barn, we got the trailer, or the livestock trailer we fill up, and
That's not what I'm saying.
we got the trailer.
Not what I'm getting at.
I know you're getting that.
It was my security. I was comfortable. I was there for 14 years.
Yeah.
Even though that trailer irritated me to no end.
I don't think you've been over there, what, once or twice since it caught a fire?
No, I can't. It breaks my heart. I don't want to see it.
I don't know.
It makes me cry every time I look at it.
But like you said in there, and we got to strip everything out of there, rewire the whole place over there, just like over here. We got to strip everything down, insulate it, rewire. So
I think what we should do is we should board up the trailer.
And think about it later on.
And think about it later on and continue our
Working
mission.
All right. Done. That's what we'll do.
And then if you want to fix up the trailer later, then we can do
I can
that.
make that in my man cave.
Yeah, make it your man cave. Then I'll know where to find you
We
when
got
you're
to
hiding.
change the locks, change the doors and everything, keep you out.
And that's the thing, when the firefighters came in and tore everything apart, you're going to have to freaking fix all the windows because they ripped the whole window frames out.
I know.
So you're going to have to build that all up too.
We can go around like we always have. How'd you build your greenhouse?
I know, I'm just saying, like all that stuff is going to have to be repaired.
There's a lot of free stuff out there. Reusable.
That video I posted, you really need to watch it, laugh out loud. It's goal-oriented stuff. It was helpful for me, but it's broad goal thing. Can't explain. Gotta watch it. I'll check it out for sure. Wild. Gemma says the most important thing is that you have each other. That is very true, and we've made it through some really hard days together. But some days, I think we've just had about enough of each other.
Yeah, when she's on her roll, I want to pull my hair out.
I get
little hair I got
stressed.
left.
I get stressed, you guys, and I don't know. I like spiral.
And when she gets stressed and everything, she can't think.
I spiral.
Just like we went in town yesterday, she couldn't figure out this list she gave me and everything, which makes common sense, but she just couldn't figure it out.
Mooney says, I miss your kitchen lives. I know, I miss them too. And that's the thing too, like this whole time when, we're like trying to fix up the kitchen, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, this is what I'm gonna have set up here, and when I go live, I can do this and that. So I've had all these plans in the back of my head. And then, like I said today, it was like I just got a wrench thrown in to the mix. And I don't know, it just gave me so much anxiety and so much stress, because then it's like, all right, we're going to put the brakes on here and then go over there and work.
You better look at this way and everything. All your stuff survived. Mine
Not all
bit
my
the
stuff.
dust.
Not all my stuff. My YouTube stuff survived.
Your shoes.
My shoes did not survive.
I'm saying your shoes didn't survive. What else didn't survive of yours?
A lot of stuff.
Like what?
No, you're just upset because your fish died finally. I'm just joking.
My computer melted.
Yeah. All my notebooks, all my homesteading stuff, all my notes for years and years that I've been collecting, my survival kits, my bug out bags, all that stuff is gone.
Your bug out bags are in your office.
No, they're not.
Where
they're in the hall. They're in the living room behind the recliner. All my bug out bags, all my equipment was ruined.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's go look.
All my
So most of that stuff, like that hammock and stuff, well, we can put outside.
Yeah.
Let it air out and stuff.
What else?
Once you get that smoke and stuff into something, it's just hard to get rid of.
My Master Gardener workbook, it got burned. Like all my really important books to me, all of the books that were given to me from Barrett's mom that were on homesteading, that to me was devastating.
Those are old books.
Let's see what we missed in the chat. Brian's laughing. Gemma says, and you're not harmed. That's very true, Gemma. Marshmallow Man says, yeah, give Barrett a hug. Wild says, yeah, coming to stay with my animals still tugs at me to spend more time at home between the animals and my home. Ryan says, you guys are very strong. Pizza Demon, hello, good evening, good to see you. Yeah, you guys, if you could put on a playlist for me, do a playlist, let it play through, that would really help out. Share out videos, share out lives, whatever, anything will help. I have a community tab where there's pictures of the fire and stuff you can share out, and ways to donate on there. Anything, every little bit of just community helps. Mooney says, when construction starts back up in spring, go around again the dumpsters, dive, and talk to the foremen of your hardships and ask them to save whatever. Yeah, I've already talked to one of them, Mooney, and the construction guy, or I don't know, he's like the property manager. He's the one that we did all the dumpster diving for this past spring, summer, and fall. And they have another site going up. They were supposed to start digging ground in January, so this month. And then once they start construction, start building, we'll definitely be hitting that place. And of course, we do have permission. Ain't trying to go to jail for a 2x4.
It's a little bit farther away, but I think we can do it.
Yeah. Dr. Oddity, who told me to give Barrett a hug? Look here, people. Guys don't hug. We high five. Some guys hug.
I'll hug my wife.
I'm not a guy.
So I'll hug my wife.
He said guys don't hug guys.
Oh. I hope not.
Whatever. You hugged my dad. My brother.
I did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, maybe not my brother, but my dad for sure. Brian says, great idea, Mooney. Yeah, this video is about being stressed and angry, but that doesn't help. We need to discipline ourselves and move forward. Yeah, I agree. I was thinking about that today too, Wild. Like, I get a fire in my belly and I just get so angry. I can't. I control it a lot better than I used to, but I still have a sharp tongue and I need to tame my tongue.
I'm used to it.
You shouldn't have to be used to it, though.
Well, it's part of life. It's part of marriage.
Brian says, I hope to do a live with Jess and Barrett on my channel. Challenge now. You have to do a live with Brian.
I'll bring my new rooster over.
Your new rooster. Hey, Dragon. Good to see you. He says, hugs, Jess. Hey, Barrett. Peanut Pepper's in the house, too. Hello. Thank you, Brian. There's always logic, sis, and positive way to turn it. There is. I agree. But once I got that fire in my belly, it's kind of hard. Pizza Demon is my local friend. He supports me. That's awesome. Thanks for coming over, Pizza Demon.
Ooh, we got a stink bug in here.
Brian says, remember, Jess is my sister. Laugh out loud.
Hey, every night on this ceiling,
Oh, yeah.
Jess hears
Raccoons.
or something running across the rafters.
It's got to be raccoons.
Raccoon or squirrel.
And I think it's a raccoon. It's way too big to be a squirrel.
Okay.
But, yeah. So I was scrolling through Facebook the other day, and you know the little reels that people post and stuff. This woman, she like walks into her house and she has like a stand, like a little, I don't know, like a little table in her entryway when you walk into her house, and you can see all this insulation and dust and stuff, dirt on top of her little stand. And she's like, what in the world? And she looks up and there's a hole in the ceiling. And she hears something. She goes over to the kitchen and there's a baby raccoon running around the kitchen. I mean, it was really, really young. It was barely walking. And so the other night when I heard these, I swear it's a coon on top of the roof. I'm like, or in the rafters or wherever it is. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope we don't have baby coons come flying into the freaking
It's not
ceiling.
a coon. It's that damn ghost we got over there.
It's not a ghost. Quit saying that. There's no ghosts.
This house is haunted.
It is not. Ryan says it made my day to see everyone. I'm glad we could help
What that
out.
handprint still in that window?
Stop. Are you going out to the...
I never showed you that, did
You're
I?
going to the barn with the dogs and the cows.
Come on, let me show you the hand.
We're not talking about that.
Babe. I gotta have a sense of humor.
Hey, Ark Wildman, good to see you. Mike the Caveman, hello. Thank you all for coming in. Squirrel, hello. I'm sitting kind of far from the computer, so if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm squinting to try to read. Dragon says it's not a raccoon, it's Casper saying I see you.
Yep. There's a hole in the ceiling. He's spying on you while you're asleep.
Yeah, you're probably right, Wild. I hear you. I've been grouchy and hard to stop it and think different. I bet there's a prayer we should remember. Wild says, tell him to pay rent, Barrett, the ghost. Cool haunted house. It's not haunted. Barrett's just dramatic.
It's not cool when you're a kid and someone pulls the covers off of you. It's not cool when you're sleeping in other rooms. You wake up and you see a girl spinning around in a dress.
It was probably your brother's.
What, spinning around in a dress?
No, but pulling the covers off of you.
No, it wasn't my brother's.
Yeah, it was probably your brother. He had 5 of them. They were probably pulling tricks on you.
Yeah. They know better.
Thank you, Dragon. Brian says, I want to invite everyone here when I do my live. When are you planning on going live, Brian? Have you got everything figured out? I know he was having some technical difficulties getting the live set up and everything. So hopefully he'll get that figured out soon. Do you want to say anything to Dragon, Barrett?
Yeah, Dragon. The reason we're on live and everything, because I got a Wi-Fi extender, hooked it up, got this computer out of the kitchen that Jess usually uses when she does her Monday
Wake up with Jess Wednesdays.
And decided to bring it over here and clean it up. I mean, it was black. Didn't know if it was going to work or not. Well, surprise, surprise. Which don't make sense, Dragon, because Alexa, I wasn't talking to you. Just go home.
Thank you. Your feedback will help improve the experience.
Go home. But anyways, we can pick things up with Alexa. Then with this iMac, which is Wi-Fi ready and everything, we can pick things up here.
That's not supported yet.
Ooh, put button in my conversation.
Told you she's a creep.
That's your ghost.
No, that's your Alexa girlfriend.
Anyways, I ordered another cord for the Wi-Fi extender so we can get it closer to the house. Because with our phones, we still can't get nothing in the house. Well, I went outside when I hooked that Wi-Fi extender up and I can walk to the back of the house, but if I come in the house, I lose Wi-Fi.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
It's weird.
Weird.
Well, Ark says Jess has spoofs. What about the computer? Dragon.
Oh, Dragon, that computer, I can't hook nothing up until I get Wi-Fi or internet and stuff over here. So that's postponed.
Thank you, Brian. He says you guys are loved. Brian says I'll get with you on it, Jess. Okay. Only spirit I have is a bottle of brandy.
Don't forget what?
Barrett's my brother. Thank you, Squirrel, so much for the thumbs up. What? Firefly says, if I have to, if I have to drive upstate, I'm going to freak. that she wrote, if I have to drive upstate and getting in freak.
Getting there freak.
That's her. I bet she's talking in her phone. Probably Dragon. He says it must be all that old lead paint shielding your Wi-Fi signal. Kidding, laugh out loud. Probably is though.
No, sorry. Who said that, Dragon?
Dragon,
this house hadn't been painted for like 30 years.
Yeah, but the paint chips that are on it.
I think it's been longer than that.
I don't know.
That paint that was donated to us, I was probably going to soak it up.
Probably. Firefly says make a hotspot off phone. I can't do that. You have to. The hotspot is basically off somebody else's phone to your phone.
Yeah. Could hook one of my phones up over there and leave it plugged in, try to get a hotspot. How would that work?
You don't have service. You have to have
service.
Okay. I don't know. That's the idea, but I don't think it'll reach all the way over here. I don't know. But hotspot is usually from one phone to the other. Brian says be safe, Firefly, when you go. Sable's music videos. Hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. All right, Pizza Demon, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. But yeah, the cows are doing really good. They're growing. Miriam's eating quite a bit of hay now.
And Einstein's got competition.
Oh yeah. So with the the Polish chickens, the fuzzy tops. I was taking a good look at them the other day, and there's actually 2 roosters. So Einstein is not the only rooster now. And they actually been getting along pretty good though. So
actually, the hens' feathers are their heads coming back.
Yeah, there's one Einstein likes to pick on now, and her head is not healed because Einstein likes to pick her feathers out. I don't know what it is about that hen, but it must be his favorite. He's rotten. My sis and nephew are with Dad, and I'm instructing them what to do. I'm talking to a brick wall. Aww. Thank you so much, Brian. Mega shout out for Brian for sharing me out. Appreciate it. Brian says Dragon can do the music on the live. That's what we were discussing earlier. I don't know if you were in the background or not, Dragon, but we're trying to figure out how to continue the Monday night and Friday night lives. Obviously, those were my hugest hits. That's where I make most of my donations, my money, my views, my shares. That's like my big 2 huge lives. So we're trying to figure that out. We got a stink bug flying around I'm about to kill. Right there. So we're just trying to hook things up and figure it out. Dragon says it must be all the sweet cluck, cluck, cluck she's been whispering in Einstein's ear. It's funny, though, that it's only that one hen that he's picking on. And here we thought it was the other chickens, and it was Einstein the whole time.
It's warm up here.
It is. It's very warm. I wish we had a thermometer up here. Brian says you have each other, and that's awesome.
I already shut that heater off.
Shut it off.
No, then it got cold, too cold.
Brian says, get the music, let's go, and Dragon. So my aunt's funeral is the 27th, so we'll be doing that. She was cremated, so it'll be basically a
Family get together
and food afterwards and all that jazz. And then what else is going on? We don't really have much.
You got a doctor appointment tomorrow, but can't make it.
Yeah, I can't go to my doctor appointment. It's a new surgeon. They want to evaluate my back and probably tell me I need another back surgery. But Barrett doesn't have a spare tire yet. We're still on the search of a spare tire.
Well, we postponed the spare tire because of all this other stuff going on.
So we still haven't gotten a spare tire for him. Plus the gas in the truck is just a gas guzzler. And my car is broken down right now until we get the car done. The cars usually are get or go done car. It takes us everywhere. I love that car. It's old as heck. It's a Saturn.
Yeah, but it'll run you like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, it'll run me 2 or 3 weeks on like $25 in gas. So I love that car. It's really good. I'm not sure what's wrong with it right now, but that car is placed on hold for the time being.
Still need to get down to the mechanic though. That way you can see what's wrong with it.
Yeah, Brian had, for anybody that doesn't know, which I don't think I've really mentioned it, Brian gifted me some really nifty hand warmers off of Amazon. I didn't even know they made these things, you guys, but they are rechargeable USB cable hand warmers, and they're just like little black, I don't know, discs. And
they're just battery packs.
Yeah, they're like battery packs. They're magnetized. You can stick them together. You can pull them apart. But these have been awesome, especially on those mornings that it's been like 7 degrees, 8 degrees.
Yeah, Jess uses them for her hands. I use them for shrinkage.
No, you do not. That's gross. You get my freaking hand warmers all sweaty bald. It's disgusting. They don't smell like balls.
What are you smelling for?
Anyways, this is like awesome in the weather that was like 7 to 8 degrees.
Nice and warm.
Yes. So you just be quiet back there. Thank you so much for those hand warmers. Like I said, I had no idea they even made those. They've been an awesome gift. Brian says, don't lift too much heavy stuff, Jess. Oh, I'm definitely trying not to. Yeah, we ate tonight. Actually, we did. We've been trying to eat as much as we can out of freezers over there at the trailer. So I pulled out some T-bone steaks tonight, and we just did some salad, some plain. We did salad with cheese and salt and pepper.
Actually, that stuff was pretty good.
Yeah.
Being plain.
I love salad. Barrett's not too big of a salad person, but
The last couple of times you've been kicking out some good salad. I don't know why, unless I'm actually hungry for them.
You must eat. Your body's craving it. It's all them kale smoothies we can't eat anymore.
Possibility.
Jess, you do have a thermometer up there. It's called Put Your Bare Feet on Barrett. And whatever his reaction is will tell you the temp up there. That's funny. That's like his most hated thing ever, Dragon. He hates when I put my feet on him. They're actually pretty warm. Barrett thinks anything that's cold burns his skin.
It does.
He's weird.
I'm not weird.
Brian says you're welcome. He's laughing. What else happened? And so Quintana's aunt stopped by the other day, and I sold her some chicks this past spring, and she only wanted hens, and one ended up being a rooster. And I told her if that has happened, I said she could bring the rooster back, and I'd switch her out for a hen. Well, one of those chickens ended up being a rooster, so she brought that rooster back yesterday.
Actually, he's pretty.
Yeah, he's a pretty rooster. He turned out really gorgeous. He's a mix. I think he's Rhode Island red for sure, and then I don't know what else he has in him, but he's a beautiful rooster. So he came back.
And of course, George got jealous and started fighting me.
Yeah, the other rooster started fighting him. My Americana rooster was not having it. So that was my fault too, because I was just too cold and I wasn't going to leave him in the cage until it was time to let him out. Usually, if weather permits, I would introduce them at night, and then that way they wouldn't fight in the morning, but I wasn't doing
Should have
that.
stuck him in there with the cows.
Yeah. Brian says you're welcome, Jess. So yeah, that's pretty much all the updates. We're just trying to chug along here. Anything else you want to add?
I don't know.
Does anybody have any questions or anything you want to ask us? Hopefully I'll pull myself out of this slump and be able to start
Oh, you'll be all right.
pulling out some more videos and doing that thing again. I don't know. It's just complicated. Oh, thank you, Dragon. Dragon gifted 10 memberships. Ooh, and they went to Bobby Joe, Firefly, Jess44, Yankee Watchdog, Wild Edibles, Independent Mini. Let's see. Life with Bobby, R&W Farmstead, Parabrook Studios, Flyin' Ryan, and April, I don't know what that word is, Bullen. Thank you so much, Dragon. He hit the jackpot too, because most of those people watch me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You did what?
Did you ever work on the heated squatty potty?
No, she got a new noodle squatty potty.
I made a bucket with a pool noodle on it. I don't want to hear it. You liked it. It cushioned your butt.
It's cramped.
It don't put a pinch on you.
No.
Although he did sit on it the other day and he screamed my balls. I don't know what was going on because I was up here and he was down there.
Well, you got to tuck before you sit. I
Well,
didn't tuck.
why didn't you tuck? That should be common sense when you sit on it.
Well, I had
Bucket.
to go, babe.
Oh, he was in a hurry then. Oh, Firefly said not me. Brian says, finally, people we know, right? Barrett has said that he's going to build an outhouse sometime this summer.
For backup.
I want to see that. I'm putting a secret camera in the outhouse.
What?
Yeah.
I
can
so. I
just-
was going to use it. I'm not going to get spiders and snakes and
Yeah,
stuff.
if it's an emergency, you'll use it. And especially in the wintertime, I want to see that.
It's going to be heated.
How are you going to heat an outhouse?
Oh, I'll figure a way.
Okay. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Prepping 101. Good to see you. So, yeah, we're definitely going to have to up our game on the homesteading and
What's the orange?
survival and prepping and stuff. The orange just means that he tagged me. Thank you, Brian. He said, Tom says, don't smoke, not to be the guy, but please don't smoke in bed. Knew a guy that passed away smoking and burnt to death. I'd hate to hear it happen again. This computer takes so long to load anything.
Well, you're not getting full access to the internet.
That's true. Dragon says, Barrett, Simple Living Alaska made a small diesel heater to heat their chicken coop. So might be able to do the same thing like that for your outhouse. That's a good idea, Dragon. Thank you for the warm welcome. Hope everyone is well out there. Thank you, Tom. So yeah, tomorrow it'll be a good day. It'll be 50 degrees and we'll get some work done. Hopefully, if I can wake Barrett up. I wake Barrett up in the morning and then it takes him like 4 hours to get moving.
Getting old, bones are cracky. Stiff. Aching.
Carpet scrap for floor. Yeah, we definitely, this bedroom upstairs that we're in now, that's what this is. This is scrap carpet that we were able to get out of the construction site as well, Firefly.
That's not bad.
And it's not. So hopefully we'll find some more. Hopefully we'll find a bunch of stuff this spring.
Where you been, Blackie? Huh?
Yeah, I can finally do links with this setup, Dragon. Yeah, link it for me and then I'll open it up and I'll be able to watch it later. Firefly said, oh, good. Yeah, and there's like so much stuff, like thinking back on dumpster diving, that construction site, you guys, there was so much stuff we passed up on that we should have. We'll never pass up on it again. We'll be freaking hoarders for sure because we passed up electrical wire, we passed up doorknobs, locks, freaking a sink, a bathroom sink. What else? There was like so much stuff we had passed. Doors.
Siding. Even if we gotta make 4 or 5 trips in them to get it that day, we're gonna do it.
There was just like so much stuff we passed up on because one, you know, I have back problems and Barrett has back problems. He's getting older. He can't climb up into the dumpster, so I'm the one climbing in the dumpsters, and it's really hard for me to lift. I don't have the arm strength. So there's some things I can't get out of there that we would have loved to have, like that sink, for example. That was a freaking heavy duty sink. And I couldn't muscle it up over the dumpster. I mean, these are big, huge construction dumpsters too. It's not like they're just, I don't know, your Dollar Tree dumpster or whatever. They're huge dumpsters. So we're going to have to come up with a game plan this spring on how we're going to get this stuff moved out and then stick to it. Like I said, Barrett's getting older, I'm getting older. It was a lot of wear and tear on our bodies, so we got to come up with a better game plan. Ooh, there's the link. All right, I got it pulled up. Let's see. Hopefully it don't start playing. I'm going to pause it, and then I'll watch that later. Yeah, the PEX pipe. Oh, I can't say that. PEX pipe. Yeah, they had some of that. They didn't really have a lot of it, Firefly, but the stuff that we did find, we did try to grab it all. Hope the live is showing up on my channel. Oh, you mean when you shared it out? I don't know. I was finally able to do a community. That's awesome. Community post. So did you just get your community tab then, Brian? Where's Fluff? I don't know where she's at. She's probably downstairs somewhere, Firefly.
Fuzzy Butt?
Yeah.
Fuzzy Butt's outside.
Oh, is she? Well,
She'll be coming in.
Brian said yes. That's awesome. Brother, life's short. Live without regrets as much as you can. Right. I agree with that statement. What was that saying the other day? Oh, that one I said I didn't agree with and you did. Remember it?
Oh.
It's better to live with. How do they say that?
Better to live without love.
No, it's better to love and to lose love than to have never loved.
Yeah. It's on that movie, isn't it?
Yeah, it was on the series we're watching, the This Is Us. Barrett agrees with that statement, and I do not. Oh, you just got it last night, Brian? Dang. Dragon says, ha, left the first comment on your new community tab. Laugh out loud. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. She says, Jess and Barrett, hope you are doing well. Brian says, did I mess it up, Dragon? Dragon says, eat, drink, and be merry, for we die tomorrow. I just personally think that saying, I don't like it because, I don't know, I just don't like it.
Just the way you.
Because.
You taking it there, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because if you had never loved, then you don't know loss. So, you don't know what you'd be missing. Right? But if you loved and then you lost, you're going to have heartache and you're going to be in pain.
If that's the way you said it.
Just saying. Dragon says, nope, it's working, Brian. Well, I think that's it for this evening, you guys. I think we're going to wrap it up. I don't even know how long we've been on. About an hour and 38 minutes. Not bad. So, is there anything
Is there any clicks or anything in this since we hooked it up? Any slowdown or?
Have you had any issues watching us? Did we? Whatever. Clicks? Is that what you said?
Glicks.
Clicks. Brian says, I will get back with you, Jess. Y'all stay safe out there. Gotta spend some family time trying to be better about that in my middle age. Aw. All right, you guys, we are going to head off. So I want to thank you all for coming out to support us, for hitting that thumbs up and sharing us out. We really, really appreciate it. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. Remember, you're not alone. You are loved. And we'll see you next time. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.